You're growing up, aren't you, you little baby? This was your first trip out of the country.
Yeah, your first holiday.
We had a very long drive ahead of us. We were heading to the UK. You're very good in the car though. On the way, we decided to go through Spain.
Yeah, do you remember it?
Do you remember this place?
The Guggenheim Museum. In Bilbao, we got up very, very early in the morning to go here. And because we were there so early in the morning, there was no one else around.
Just us and you.
After seeing the museum, we thought we would go and have a little breakfast. And look where you've got us all the cat. You've got him now as well, look. You love him, don't you?
And this was your first trip to a Spanish cafe.
Yeah.
We sat there for a while and watched local life.
And after we'd spent the night in Spain, we got in the car and we drove all the way to France. And we saw some lovely scenes on the way.
We had no idea northern Spain was so beautiful. We wanted to make sure we made the most of our trip through Spain, so we stopped off in San Sebastian. Do you remember San Sebastian? Eden remembers.
Yeah, look at Eden sitting there in her road trip bandana.
This was our destination, England.
Yeah.
That's where Mummy and Daddy were born.
Yeah.
The sun was shining for you too.
Yeah, everyone said you brought the Portuguese sun with you.
Your little travel partner Eden.
One of the main reasons why we drove all that way was so we could bring Eden with us. And here she is.
Here she is. I had to bring you up to see this, Eden. Look.
Eden.
Do you remember this day, Eden? You had so much fun, didn't you?
Even though Eden is 12 years old, she runs around like she's a puppy, doesn't she? Such a good dog.
This field used to be very close to where Mummy and Daddy used to live. So Eden probably remembers some of the smells.
Yeah, maybe.
She remembers the feeling.
One of the reasons that we wanted to take you back to England was so you could meet your family that hadn't met you yet. And your biggest fan, Cousin Darcy!
She's been watching you on YouTube since you were born, so she really wanted to meet you in person, didn't she? So this was a nice moment. We went out to the forest and we did a little photo shoot with you both.
Yeah. You got to spend lots of time with Cousin Darcy on this trip. It was lovely to see them together.
Unfortunately, baby, there was a sadder reason why we went back to the UK as well. We went back to say goodbye to your granddad.
Yeah.
Granddad that you met when you were just 1 month old. Unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. But he was so happy that he got to meet you. To say goodbye, we went to a beautiful forest. We had a special ceremony in a very special place just for him.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Your granddad loved Eden.
He did.
All gathered together to give Grandad a lovely send-off.
Yeah, and it was lovely.
Yeah.
Our guide and master, like a ship's, the kindest face, the softest smile, hair like minute episodes, sprung ready to jump like a field of bobbing poppies. You leave a space, you leave a void that once was filled with experience, but now we must let the memories flow over each of us. Bathe us with your happy, beautiful image to keep us upright and strong. Link us together with silk threads of life. Bind us, your sons and daughters and their children, to face our new journey with you by our side.
Being able to do the ceremony out in nature like that was a perfect place for us all to think about the lives that we live and the things that we do with them. And I'm really glad that my dad chose to be buried here.
He's had so much influence in all of our lives, and we love him. We'll always love him. It's a lovely way to say goodbye. So, however we believe we'll see him again, we'll see him again.
A perfect way to say a final goodbye.
One thing I'm always going to remember about my dad was his happy smile, and he would have wanted us all to be happy too. So even though we were sharing a sad time as a family, we could still share smiles too. He brought us all together. Two semi-separate families all bound together into one. Despite the fact that it's a tragic circumstance. It brought us here. It allowed us to bring you back, to see these things, to experience new things. And for the rest of our family to see the new life that we've brought into the world. You, baby story. They got to meet you. If any of this has taught me anything, it's that I need to spend a bit more time with family. And now that we live closer, we can do that. With you, our new family.
There's definitely a lot of lovely, special moments in this trip.
And it was worth driving thousands of miles for.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What an adventure, eh?
What's going to happen next month? Exciting.